News release. July 28, 2025. The rest of the story: governance under scrutiny at TEMA. At the Irvona Municipal Authority, TEMA, a concerning phrase continues to echo through daily operations. "I cannot do anything unless Mr. Brink tells me," spoken by the newly hired office secretary. This comment encapsulates a troubling pattern of centralized control that undermines the authority of duly appointed board members. Under the doctrine of municipal governance and as reflected in TEMA's founding principles, all directors share equal responsibility and authority. Yet, when a director issues a directive within their statutory role, such as Treasurer Thomas Dixon requesting checks to be prepared for signing, compliance should follow. The failure to act on such directives not once, but 3 separate times, rendered the timely signing of checks impossible, creating operational and fiduciary disruptions. Governance breakdown and financial controls. At the July 21, 2025, TEMA board meeting, Chairman Brink introduced a motion to designate an alternate check signer, not another director, but the newly hired secretary. This raised 2 immediate legal and procedural alarms. Pre-signed blank checks. Directors Thomas Dixon and Jeffrey Gallagher objected on record, citing prior incidents of blank pre-signed checks attributed to Director Kosick. Under UCC Article 3, such actions may constitute check fraud or unauthorized issuance, exposing both the signer and the entity to legal liability. Citation: Uniform Commercial Code, Article 3, 3-407, Alteration of Checks. Non-bonded employee signing authority. No documentation was presented or motion to confirm the Secretary's bonding, a crucial safeguard when granting signing authority. According to best practices in public finance, any employee empowered to handle or authorize financial instruments should be bonded, a measure designed to protect public funds. Citation: PA Public Official and Employee Bonding Guidelines, 65 PS 223. Insubordination and organizational clarity. Director Dixon, serving as both secretary and treasurer, described the secretary's refusal to follow his lawful directives as insubordination, a clear violation of TEMA's employee handbook. If employees selectively respond only to one authority figure regardless of formal board hierarchy, it undermines the legal structure and purpose of a governing body. Citation: Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM, definition of insubordination. Such disregard may legally justify disciplinary action, including termination, if codified in policy. Operational crisis ahead. Compounding the governance dysfunction, no certified water operators were appointed to begin work on August 1, 2025. Without a licensed operator, TEMA risks violating Pennsylvania's Water and Wastewater Systems Operators Certification Act and could face mandatory shutdown. Citation: PADEP, Operator Certification Regulations under Act 322 of 1968. This failure points to a leadership vacuum and negligence, especially as water loss continues to escalate, estimated at 90,000 gallons per day. This is not merely wasteful, it's financially punishing to ratepayers, who may soon bear the costs of Chairman Brink's inaction. A one-man show? Observations from video documentation and interviews reinforce the perception that Chairman Brink operates as the sole decision-maker, bypassing both procedural norms and collegial oversight. Directors Dixon and Gallagher remain uninformed about essential board actions. Only Directors Smith and Kosick are privy to internal developments, further eroding transparency. The statement "I cannot do anything unless Mr. Brink tells me" reduces the Secretary's role to that of a subordinate on a leash, tightly bound to one individual's control. Such centralization contradicts the Sunshine Act's intent to foster collaborative governance and public accountability. Citation, Pennsylvania Sunshine Act, 65 PAC.S. 701-716. Summary. The appointment of a non-director check signer, omission of certified operators, unchecked water loss, and systemic insubordination reflect a governance model in peril. As Paul Harvey used to say, here's the rest of the story, and TEMA ratepayers deserve the full account, not selective management by fiat. Until procedural integrity is restored, the community risks not only contaminated water but contaminated trust.